Okay, welcome to the section of the tutorial. Now, in the previous section, we imported our website. Now, as you can see, this is how our website is looking right now. It might not be looking that good for you, but in this section of the tutorial, we're going to start editing it. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our dashboard. We're going to head over to plugins. So I'm going to click on plugins. So when you click on plugins, you're going to check to see if your Elementor here is updated. So if it's not updated, please try to update your Elementor from this place. You can ignore all of this, ignore the Elementor header, footer and blocks, and ignore the Elementor Pro. The only thing you have to update is your Elementor. So once you've done that, you're going to click on settings. So when you click on settings, you're going to be directed to this page. Now on this page, you're going to tick mark this membership. Make sure that this box is ticked so that anyone can register. So make sure that the new user default role is set to student. Okay, so when you've done that, click on save. Now after you've clicked on save, under your settings here, you have the permalinks. So if you don't know how to get there, just hover over settings and you'll see the permalinks here. So you have to click on the permalinks. So when you click on the permalinks, you're going to change your common settings from your day and name to your post name. No matter what it is, just change it to post name. And when you've done that, click on save changes. So once you've done that, you can now refresh your page. So once you refresh your page, you are good to go, and you will find this edit with Elementor button here. So I'm going to be clicking on this edit with Elementor button. So when I click on it, I'll be directed to this page, so we can now start editing our website. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start editing here is the picture. So I'm going to click on this icon which says edit section. So when I click on it, I'm going to head over to style. Now here I'm going to click on choose image. So I'm going to go to upload files, then select files. So we're going to be using this picture which says gallery 1. So I'm going to click on it and click on open. So I'm going to click on insert media. Okay, so as you can see, our picture which is at the background here has been changed. So let's start editing our text. So here that we have the multipurpose template, we can click on it and we can choose to add any text here, or we can delete it. In this tutorial, I'm going to be deleting this. Okay, so what we have here is just create your website. So I'm going to click on create your website. So here I'll type in welcome to Snap Schools. Okay, so after I've typed in this welcome to Snap Schools, we have another text below here. So I'm going to click on the text. So I'm going to delete all of this. So here I'm going to be typing in my own text. So I'm going to type in, so Snap School is endowed with highly committed and experienced professional staff who form the senior executive team. So that's for that. So here we have the services and the about us. So I'm going to click on the services. So under the services, I'm going to be changing the text here. I'm going to change it to contact us. Okay, so under the text we have link here. So I'm going to head back to our website and copy this contact link. So I'm going to right click here and click on copy link address. Then I'll head back here, and under this link here, I'm going to paste this link here. So whenever visitors come to our website and they click on this button, they'll be directed to this contact link here. So let's edit the about us. So this is about us, but we're going to be inputting a link here. So I'm going to go back to this and right click on about, click on copy link address. Then I'm going to be pasting that link here. So that's for that. So we've successfully edited our hero section. So let's scroll down. So here we have another section. So I'm going to be clicking on this plus button here, which says add section. Now when I click on it, this drag widget here is going to appear. So I'm going to come to this widget, this option here. So I'm going to click on this here. So here I'm going to be dragging in the icon box. So I'm going to search for icon box. So this is the icon box. So I'm going to drag it in. Okay, so as you can see, this is the way the icon box is looking. Alright, so I'm going to scroll down here by the left side. I'll scroll down. So our icon positioning, I'm going to change it to left. Okay, so once I've done that, I can now start editing my text. For this text here, I'm going to change this from this is the heading. So I'm going to be changing it by the right, by the left under title and description. So I'm going to delete this. So here I'm going to be typing in our vision. So under our vision, I'm going to be changing this, and I'm going to be adding my text. So I'm going to delete this and I'm going to add my text. Okay, so as you can see, we've changed this to be the leading international educational institution in Nigeria. So I'm going to head over to style. So under the primary color, I'm going to click on this. So here I'm going to be inputting my own color from this box here. So here I'm going to type in 4089B7. So when you do that, you're going to get this color which matches with this. So once you've done that, you can just exit here. So we're going to be duplicating this icon box. So how do we do that? You can see this icon by the left here which says edit column. So I'm going to right click on it and click on duplicate. So I'm going to right click on this one here and click on duplicate again. Okay, so here we're going to be changing this from our vision to our mission. So I'm going to click on it. So I'm going to change this from our vision to our mission. Okay, so for the text here, I'm going to be selecting all of this. So here I'm going to be pasting my own text. Okay, to provide an excellent English curriculum education whilst embracing Nigerian history and culture. So here we have the icon library. If I hover over this, I can enter into my icon library. Now here I can change this to whatever I want. So I can type in anything I want to search for and choose any icon. Like here I search for graduation. As you can see, I have the graduation cap and I also have the graduation here. So I'm going to click on insert. As you can see, this has changed. So I'm going to be changing this last one from our vision to our values. Okay, so I'm going to be editing the text here. So alright, so I'm going to delete this and I'm going to fill in my own text. As you can see, we have successfully edited this. But if you notice, there's a little space in between this and this. So I'm going to be adding more space. So I'm going to click on this edit section here. So I'm going to head over to advanced. I'm going to be adding some margins, but first I'm going to delink this. So here I'm going to type in 50. At the bottom, I'm going to type in 20. Now by doing this, we are adding spacings at the bottom of and the top of the page. As you can see, we have spacing here which is 50, and we also have spacing here. As you can see the spacing here. So we can now delete this at the bottom. So I'm going to delete this. So I've deleted this section. Alright, so we're going to be editing this section now. So we're going to head back to our widgets panel here. So we're going to be dragging in the image widget. So this is the image widget. So I'm going to drag it in, and be careful, I'm going to drag it in directly underneath the text. If you want to drag it, make sure that this blue line appears here before you drop it. So the blue line is here, so I'm going to drop it. So we have this image widget here. So I'm going to click on choose image by my left. So I'm going to head over to upload files, then select files. So here we have this urban prep. So I'm going to click on it, then click on open. Okay, so I'm going to be clicking on insert media. Okay, as you can see, our image has been changed. So we don't actually need this text here. We don't need this text here. So I'm going to right click on this text here with this pencil icon here. So I'm going to right click and click on delete. So as you can see, we've successfully deleted that text by using the pencil icon. So here we're going to be editing our text. So I'm going to click on this text. I'm going to select all of them. Alright, so I'm going to input my own text here, but first I'm going to delete this. Okay, so as you can see, we've added our text. So I'm going to head over to style. So under style, our alignment, I'm going to make our alignment center. So I'm going to be deleting this speak directly to users. So I'm going to right click on this pencil icon and click on delete. So I'm going to click on this button here. So for the button, I'm going to make the button center aligned. And for the link, I'm going to paste in the about us link. So I'm going to copy the about and click on copy link in new tab. So here I'm going to paste the link so that when visitors come to our website and they click on this our history, they'll be directed to this link. Alright, so that's for that. So here we have another section. So this is the call to action. The first thing I'm going to be editing here is the picture. So I'm going to click on this edit section here. Okay, so I'm going to head over to style. So under style, I'll click on choose image, then upload files, select files. So I'm going to be using this picture which says featured article. So I'm going to click on open. Then I'm going to click on insert media. Alright, as you can see, our picture has been changed. So here where the words call to action, I'm going to click on it. Then for the call to action, I'm going to type in give. Alright, so we've done that. So for this text, I'm going to select all of this. I'm going to delete everything here. Alright, so I'm going to be pasting my own text. Alright, so as you can see, I've pasted something here. So we also have a button here which says contact. So I'm going to click on this button. So the button needs a link. So I'm going to copy this link here from the contact. And I'm going to be pasting the link here. Okay, so that when visitors come and they click on this button, they'll be directed to this link. Okay, we have a gallery here. So we're going to click on this pencil icon to edit the gallery. So here also we're going to click on the pencil icon here. So we're going to click on add to gallery. So we'll head over to upload files, then select files. So we're going to select from gallery 1 to gallery 6, then click on open. So I'm going to click on add to gallery. Okay, so we have our pictures here. Alright, so I'm going to delete all of these. So I'm going to use this icon here which says delete, delete, delete. Alright, so you can drag them over each other to show which one appears first. So we can click on insert gallery. Alright, so as you can see, we've added our pictures here. So let's add a text in between these pictures. I'm going to head over to our widgets panel by clicking on this button. So I'm going to add a heading. So I'm going to drag this. I'm going to drop it directly on top of the gallery. So here we're going to type in our gallery. Okay, so we're going to make the text center aligned. We're going to change the HTML tag under our content here. We're going to change it to H1. So as you can see, it's now B because it's H1. So we have successfully edited our home page. Now as you can see, this is what we've done. Okay, so I'm going to see in the next section, because in the next section we're going to be editing the about us page, and don't forget to click on updates when you are